Hey friend, welcome to the BotBuhdy AI report. Today we've got a packed show for you. OpenAI details. Jalapeño custom inference chip with massive efficiency gains. OpenAI launches $100 per seat. ChatGPT business premium plan targeting SMBs. Accelerated understanding emerges from stealth with revolutionary 4D physical AI. NVIDIA unveils Jetson Orin Nano 2 for affordable edge. AI robotics. And finally, Gatik AI secures $200 million funding to scale autonomous trucking operations. Let's get into it.
OpenAI just pulled back the curtain on something huge. Its own custom inference chip, and yes, it's actually called Jalapeño. Built alongside Broadcom and Celestica, this thing isn't a science project. Early samples are already running GPT 5.3 models right now. We're talking up to 4 times better interactivity, 216 gigabytes of next-generation HBM4 memory, and get this, over 100 times better performance per watt than what they're using today. Production is targeted for the end of 2026, and Gen 2 is already in development. Why should you care? Because for years, everyone assumed NVIDIA had a permanent lock on the AI hardware throne. OpenAI just showed they're not waiting around. If this chip delivers even half of what's promised, the cost of running AI at scale could drop dramatically, which means faster, cheaper AI for literally everyone using ChatGPT. This is the kind of move that doesn't just change a product roadmap, it changes an entire industry's power structure.
Now this next story really got me thinking. This could change everything.
OpenAI just made a move that could be a game changer for small businesses everywhere. They launched ChatGPT Business Premium Seats, priced at $100 a month per seat. That's not cheap, but here's the catch. You get 5 times the usage of a standard plan, plus advanced workflow tools that were previously locked away for giant enterprise clients only. Think about that for a second. A 5-person startup can now access the same caliber of AI tooling that used to require a 6-figure enterprise contract and a dedicated sales rep. This isn't just a pricing tweak, it's OpenAI signaling that they want AI embedded into the actual operations of small businesses, not just used for the occasional email draft. If lean teams start running their scheduling, customer service, and internal workflows through this, we could see a wave of small businesses suddenly punching way above their weight class against much larger competitors.
Okay, this next one. I am genuinely excited about this. You are going to love it.
While the rest of the world argues about chatbots, a startup called Accelerated Understanding just came out of stealth with something completely different. Co-founded by Caltech's Anima Anandkumar, this isn't a transformer model like ChatGPT. It's a non-transformer neural operator architecture built specifically for what they're calling physical AI. We're talking full 4D simulations, that's 3 dimensions of space plus time, running at up to 1 trillion parameters right now, with plans to scale all the way to 35 trillion. And it can handle a staggering 5 trillion tokens of context at inference. The target applications? Chip design, robotics, weather forecasting, fusion energy, and material science. Basically, instead of predicting the next word in a sentence, this thing predicts how physical reality actually behaves. If this scales the way they claim, we might be looking at the next major leap for AI, not in language, but in literally modeling the physical world we live in.
Wait, what? I had to read this one twice. This changes things.
NVIDIA just dropped the Jetson Orin Nano 2, and this one's aimed squarely at making robotics accessible to way more people. It's an entry-level robotics computer, small, affordable, and built to power everything from drones to robot arms to advanced vision AI systems, all running directly at the edge instead of needing a connection to some giant data center. Here's why that matters. Robotics has historically been a rich person's game. You needed serious capital just to get compute powerful enough to run real-time vision and navigation. NVIDIA lowering that bar means solo developers, small startups, and university labs can now build genuinely capable robots without needing a 6-figure hardware budget. Expect a wave of scrappy new robotics projects to show up over the next year, because when you make the tools cheaper, you don't just help big companies move faster, you unlock a whole new tier of builders who couldn't afford to play before.
All right, I want to flag this one. We should keep a close eye on where this goes.
Autonomous trucking just got a massive vote of confidence. Gatik, the company building driverless short-haul freight trucks, just closed a $200 million funding round. And look at who's writing the checks. ARK Invest led the round, with Millennium Management and the Qatar Investment Authority jumping in too. That is serious institutional money, not hype money. Here's the part that should really grab your attention. Gatik isn't running theoretical pilot programs. They're already moving real freight for real household names, including PepsiCo and Loblaw, and they've got a significant backlog of contracts lined up. While most of the public conversation about autonomous vehicles has been focused on robotaxis picking up passengers in cities, Gatik has been quietly proving out level 4 autonomy in the unglamorous but massive world of supply chain logistics. This funding round is a clear signal that investors think driverless freight isn't a someday technology. It's a right-now business, and it's already profitable enough to bet big money on.
That's all for today, friend. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and hit subscribe. I will see you tomorrow with more AI news. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, leverage your intelligence.